Hi, my name is Sneha and I am 17 years old, and I go to Center Grove High School, and I am from Greenwood, Indiana. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when I was 6 years old, and if you're not familiar with that, that's a chronic inflammatory bowel disease that affects the large intestine. 1.6 million Americans are diagnosed with this just in America. 80,000 are under the age of 18, and 70,000 are diagnosed each year. It's an invisible illness, so a lot of people don't really know about it, but it's really prevalent amongst a lot of the younger population as well. So throughout elementary school, I was put on a lot of steroids, and I really had to do a lot of things that other kids didn't have to do, like take supplemental drinks and take a lot of medicine. But my disease really gained speed when I was in 6th grade, and during that time I went to Riley Hospital about 4 or 5 times a year, and I did partial schooling, so that basically means that I went to school for about 2 hours, and even those 2 hours were really grueling for me, and I was really tired. At one point, I couldn't even walk up the stairs by myself because I was so weak. And I also suffered with pancytopenia, which is basically when your body stops producing bone marrow, so I had to get blood transfusions because of that. Also, I struggled a lot with having to use the restroom and kind of social isolation with that, because a lot of times it's really embarrassing to talk to your peers about having accidents and just having to leave the room really quickly when having to use the restroom really urgently. So we also tried a lot of diets to fix this. I had PICC lines, which are just basically almost like permanent IV lines that go through your central vein and everything. So I got fed through that because I wasn't able to eat by myself. But the beginning of my freshman year of high school, I weighed 60 pounds. I got infusions every single week just to keep my body as healthy as it could. And then on December 17, 2012, I got my entire large intestine removed, and that's called a colectomy surgery. And with that, you get a piece of your small intestine that sticks out of your stomach, and that's called an ileostomy bag. So I had that for about a couple months. Then last year during spring break, so that was spring break 2014, I got my J-pouch built. So that's when your small intestine is built into a J-pouch, and it kind of functions in place of your colon. And then on June 19th, 2014, I got my everything reversed, so now I don't have an ostomy bag. So I am feeling a lot better. I still have to deal with some things that other people may not have to deal with, like dehydration and having to get some procedures now and then because I don't have a colon. But overall, life has gotten a lot better. 2 years ago, about when I was sick, me and my late friend, he passed away with osteosarcoma and Crohn's disease, founded a nonprofit newsletter called the Crohn's and Colitis Teen Times, and it runs a lot throughout the Midwest, and it's kind of international right now. And we have quite a few subscribers that range from teens to adults, because oftentimes you feel alone with this disease and you feel like there's no one to relate to because, like I mentioned before, a lot of people don't like to talk about it. So it's really important to really be involved in advocacy and stuff like that. And also 2 months ago, I got the opportunity to blog for U.S. News and World Report and serve as a patient advisor. So I just talk about different things that I've been through and kind of share my experiences and tips to help people with chronic illnesses.
Inflammatory bowel disease is one of those conditions that patients can develop in their early adolescence, and therefore transitioning to an appropriate adult gastroenterologist is very important. We do see, patients starting at 16 years of age, and that helps us have that continuity of care so that as that patient grows, we'll grow with them.